don't know what really to do.
Yeah, this guy's huffing like 6,000 liters of omega copium right here. Even without the brigading, people just hate you. I know that because I didn't need a Reddit post or anything to actually not like you. You're an absolute moron who says and does stupid, and your defense for the Amaru thing was so...
I keep bringing up the one speed clip. Now I'm not even gonna bring it up, but that was so funny, bro. Because I don't give a... Yo, Miz said he wrote his script and he was reading that. I don't give a... Bro, he wrote his... But he for sure was not reading that. There's no way, because if he would have read his script, he would have realized how unabashedly, unfathomably, just unbelievably dark it was. It's actually insane. Like, Miz, that response wasn't good, brother. Your prior controversies, past controversies, wasn't helping us. And the way that you were handling it after even your response isn't any better after filing his lawsuit. Miz, a good amount... I'll admit, because there's always that 1%. Good amount probably just hate you for no reason. They be going crazy, too much dick eating. But others looked at your opinions and conjecture that you have said online publicly, bruh, and they just not feeling you, bruv. That's all it is. Tough works out there, bro. I say it all the time. You want to become a content creator, streamer, TikToker, YouTuber, you need to realize some heads just not gonna like you, whether it's justified or not. But Miz, there's justifications for you, gang. There is. You already know what it is, baby. The Daily Slops. Sloppy! Of course, some more works happening on the EHDI Plus cinematic universe, and in specific, without failure, Hasan! You already know, coming off the last vid by YN Sens, yeah, Hasan with the potential Collegate Part 2. Ooh, truly the mixy and messiest. One more context on that. Check out the vid, one before this. But, yeah, truly trying to promo aside. Yeah, mixy and messy for this time around with Hasan, of course. Apparently, Hasan has dropped some new merch. Oh boy, I got to take a poopsie at that. Also, apparently he's being called out by some US politicians on the factor that yeah, he definitely is 1/4 him and Taylor Lorenz, causing the infighting of the left, and also getting on his for not voting and all that type of or telling heads not to vote, because you already know the whole John, like, Kamala Harris would be like the same, if not worse than Trumpy. Yeah, stupid. We already know that, boy. And then apparently also, Hasan is molding or coping, molding and seething, calling people, or basically saying that people are in a cult. Oh my god, they're in the echo chambers, bro. These heads don't think for themselves. Says the guy with the blatant echo chamber. Again, that won't allow criticism, critiques, or anything, or they'll be banished, exiled, excommunicated. Bye-bye. Yeah, we already know. Mixy messy for Hasan. Also, yo, apparently Pegasus covered the Jones side who's going on with the Asmongold allegations being dropped. Yeah, but we already checked that whole John out. Yo, Asmongold and his editor came out and debunked that John, and we checked it out yesterday. So if you want Trilly's opinions and conjecture, that boy on the page, no cap. But of course, we love our glorious Slop Kings on the CDST. You better, if you want that opinions and conjecture, check it out through Pegasus. But we gonna skip by that in the vid, because apparently, so coming off of that, Mizkif and Sneako apparently got into a back and forth little beef, apparently talking about how, like, yo, Miz wants to collab with Sneako or whatever, but Sneako was saying nah, because when Miz was bigger and, you know what I'm saying, Sneako was smaller, yo, it was a collab opportunities then, but apparently Miz shut him down, so they got the whole back and forth going, mixy and messy as always. You know, it gets down to Daily Slop. So we have no more time to waste, baby. Trilly talks everything, and Trilly doesn't need to have everything every single time. Let's see what Hasan and the rest of these says out in the HDI Plus. You know the CDST. Have to say, this time. Of course, like we said in the intro, you better set us at a level one of our glorious Slop Kings. La Pegasus! Already know, gang. Why not? Hasan is completely... Now, when is he never? Or better yet, when is he not? But again, he never is not, so tough works there. We ain't grammaring, but it don't matter. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video, the OG Daily Slops, down description and first link. You better show the level one of our glorious Slop Kings, Le Pegasus. Diabolical works out in the legendary series. So yeah, no time to waste. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't even know how the mouse works. Let's do it.
Welcome back to a series so yummy. Even Oreo subscribed in today's video. Hasan's merch is now being advertised on Twitter. Very communist of him. A Democrat politician has called out Hasan for essentially pushing people away from voting and sabotaging his own side. Asmongold has been accused of being a PDF file by deranged Twitter users. This allegation was apparently started by Hasan fans in the past. He and his editor have
I ain't gonna lie, Honest Abe wasn't looking too honest here. They better stop playing my man Honest Abe though, for real, bro. The abolition of slavery was ratified in 1865. Yo, that's my G for real, bro. Stop trying to impersonate him. But yeah, like, as you see the content, you go check out of it. Better watch La Pegasus stuff.
Explaining the situation and providing the evidence. Asmon claims that he might actually be suing these people for defamation. Cinema. Hasan is calling out people for being in a cult. Ironic. Disgraced streamer Mizkif is back and he's begging for a collab with Sneako. Sneako has responded absolutely destroying him, talking about how he ignored him when he was smaller and is now crawling back to him. Battle of the Regods has commenced. They go back and forth arguing about illegal material, Reddit brigading, and much more. Insufferable IRL streamers are back after
oh snap, I seen this clip. Yo, Pope Diuro had one of this John in the streams.
Impersonating police officers and harassing random people. They are getting confronted big time. Subscribe or you gotta pick between Mizkif and Sneako as your
Nah, I ain't feeling that.
father. Choco. Do 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 do.
Where are we upping those numbers though?
Let's up those numbers!
Numbers up. Clips finally. Huh. Well, not for Jelly Boy at least. Never getting lived down. And oh boy, caught it this time. So not too crass. Now let's take it away, Jelly Egg. We need to see.
Cooked.
Let's up those numbers!
Now let's begin. Right, so Hasan is back and apparently somebody is running ads on Twitter for his merch. Hasan Piker's merch is now being advertised on Elon Musk's X. Here we got some screenshots. Products. Union made Hasan Piker Pentagon t-shirt. Bold design. Made in the USA. Get yours now. Get the Hasan Piker lobotomy hoodie. Union made. Heavyweight comfort with bold design. Pre-order now.
Oh man, so he finally understands like how his own brain functionings work, cause god damn it, when he speaks does sound like he's had a lobotomy.
Oh, now I get it. That's why it's called a lobotomy hoodie, because if you tune into the Hasan Piker stream, you basically get a lobotomy. Oh.
Approved.
Okay, I see. It all makes sense now. By the way, very communist of you, Hasan. Very, very socialist. This is not capitalism at all, guys. Does he have this in the shop? That's perfect for the fascist Hasan. Ah, yes, the best kind of socialist. The fake one. Spencer's Gifts ass merch. All in capitalism.
Not Spencer's, bro.
Typical hypocritical commie. Looks terrible. Shock collar included. New
Shocking.
terrorism clothing line. People get criticized for having a check mark. Meanwhile, our socialist king is advertising his merch on Nazi.com. Right, so I will say, I don't actually know if it's Hasan himself actually putting these ads, but I think it's an interesting statement to advertise on Twitter in general when you consistently call someone like Elon an evil person or a white supremacist, etc., etc. That would come across pretty hypocritical. Now,
It's like, yeah, but you're using, like, again, buzzwordism with Hasan. This Nazi fascist or whatever, like, yeah, but you're using his platform to advertise your merch? Very interesting, Hasan. Doesn't look very socialistic of you. Very, capitalistic. But I'll leave it alone.
I'm trying to think. I don't know who else would be putting these ads, just giving him all the grace here. It could be, possibly be like a fanboy, or maybe his PR, media managing company, and they did it.
Yeah, again, like him and Asmon, their talent agency's Night Media. They probably running this shit for him.
Without his knowledge, Night Media or something like that. That is one of the possibilities as well. And the other possibility is Hasan is being a hypocrite again and being a staunch capitalist while grifting.
Maybe. Definitely.
Off the socialism title. Moving on to Hasan getting called out by a Democrat politician on TikTok. Basically, Hasan tweeted something similar to what he said in the past, that, oh, Democrats are the same as Republicans, they do the same thing. There's basically no point in voting. That's the implication.
Democrats, if they were in charge right now, would be doing 100% the exact Same thing.
Taylor Coleman responds to Hasan showing up in her comments to say his Kamala tweet was a joke, says he contributes to voter apathy.
Well, it couldn't have been a joke because it wasn't funny. What is funny about this? What part of this is a joke that Kamala Harris wants her own Gestapo in America, given what we are watching the actual president do right now? Which part is the funny?
Oh my god, this buzzwordism has to stop, bro. Like the Nazis, fascists, Gestapo, all this shit. Like, oh my god. Should I just bring it up now? Yeah, I'll just bring it up now. I'll just read it. It's like at the bottom, right? Yeah, literally right there. Buzzwordism. When people use words with dramatic meanings or events in place of everyday common insults, usually because they have differing political ideologies, rhetoric, or opinions. In most cases, they're doing this because they disagree with you and want to paint you in a worse light by associating with you with these negative connotations of actual timing. But yeah, like...
Part. A third of this country is fully checked out from politics, fully disengaged from what is happening in this country right now. At the exact moment when we need every single American to open their eyes and pay attention to what this administration is doing, not just to Americans, but to the entire world. And maybe this is something difficult for you to notice from in front of a computer in California, but for those of us in red states, we are facing the brunt on the front lines of the worst of what this administration is doing. You may not think that it matters who we have in office, but most of the most marginalized communities in this country live in red states. States where we need our neighbors to be fully tuned in to what is happening in this country so they are motivated to get out and do something about it. And yes, that includes voting. When people who have built the biggest microphone talking about current events and politics use that to contribute to the narrative that politics does not matter, that causes an actual harm.
It's crazy. Like, word. And actually, that's a funny enough John to say, because word. It's like, yo, political commentator, Mr. Piker, Schrodinger streamer type of timing. Hasan will change from a Twitch streamer, will switch from a Twitch streamer to a political commentator. But like, yo, even barring that, it's like, yo, for a bull that's saying, like, again, causing infighting on the left, causing heads, or not causing heads, but like telling heads, oh yeah, bro, like, come on, it's gonna be the same, if not worse than Trumpy, like all this type of shit. And then to go on and say that generally, colloquially, everyone has their politics and think like you, like, what the fuck is going on here? That's such a really good thing to point out, because it's like, bro, huh? It's like you want heads to adopt your politics, bro, your crazy radical extremist politics and all that shit, but you can't get on base level heads to just vote for like the democratically like elected leader. Like what the fuck? You gotta be kidding me.
To those of us on the ground who are doing anything that we can to get people to open their eyes. And when we already have to overcome voter suppression, when we already have to overcome all of the hurdles that Republicans place in front of all of us to get access to the ballot box, y'all's contribution is contributing to the
Wait, can I get... Yeah, I definitely want to hear the explanation on that.
apathy that people...
But like, no, that's not her main point. But I just really want to know, like, they're stopping heads from getting to the ballot boxes? Like, yeah, I definitely want some elaboration on that.
already feel. What's the joke? What is the joke? Grow up.
Yeah, pretty much
I could agree.
right after this, Hasan is going to be like, why does the left hate me? Why do liberals hate me? Oh my god, why are they undermining their left flank? They're revolutionary. They're only chance at winning. I'm the biggest leftist streamer. Why do they do this to me? I just don't understand why he does this. He's going to start arguing with random Twitter users like last episode, being like, you're not really liberal unless you support me, Hasan Piker, the terrorist supporter.
Because everyone generally colloquially has my politics. They think just like me. Ha ha ha. Wrong.
That's your qualification for being liberal. I don't know, man. Let me guess some of the reasons. Maybe the fact that you're not a great ally at all. In fact, you're kind of an op, man. One of the previous episodes, we saw that you were converting people to the far right because they watched your streams and realized that, wait a minute, this guy's a colossal moron. So they overcorrect and they go drastically to the opposite side and they get themselves into another radical cult. And that is...
Yep, and that right there is what we like to call, well, at least on a factor of like getting back on both sides and they're both crazy. Horseshoe theory. Tough works there. And yeah, it looks like it definitely didn't work out for that build I was talking to Sneako, because you went from Hasan Piker to like Nick Fuentes. God damn it.
the effect of watching a Hasan Piker stream. Either you go to the far left or you go to the far right because you're like, okay, this guy's insane. I gotta go to the opposite side. And both answers are pretty much wrong here. You gotta...
Horseshoe theory, a political theory that suggests that political extremes of the far left and far right share more in common with each other than with the political center, causing a political spectrum to curve back and resemble a horseshoe. Ding ding ding.
Love how even the leftist politicians have zero respect for the grifter Hasan.
It's so funny because in a clip, bro, and it's how, hold on, let me see if I can actually find that clip real quick, because obviously it should be on here. Where's it at? Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Yeah.
They can't say that I'm like losing relevance. They can't say that I'm like no longer as impactful in the realm of like adult politics.
One more time. One more time for you. One more time for you. Hold on.
Can't say that I'm like no longer as impactful in the realm of like adult politics.
Literal U.S. politicians are saying, Hasan, grow the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. You sound like a dumbass. Shut the fuck up. Oh, and once more, again, because apparently some heads, when I posted this clip too, like on TikTok, yeah, they truly did not understand this shit when I was saying, yo, if Mamdani, the guy that Hasan is really claiming that he got elected basically, is disavowing this nigga, won't let this nigga in the VIP spot, are the heads in the adult politics world taking us as serious? Those fucking dumb morons, bro. Fucking G-boys are actually the dumbest motherfuckers ever. But again, their God's Daddy King is Mr. Piker, so fuck did we expect? They're not taking this nigga serious. The only niggas that are taking him serious are you fucking G-boys because you're sucking this nigga goddamn cock every day. It's like, bro, what are we talking about here? Next.
As they should. That's how it should be. Remember when Hasan was getting mad at them for disavowing the terrorist organization Hamas?
And I'm like, yeah, when some of these politicians just got around to fucking disavowing Hamas, yeah.
Going, well, you probably shouldn't be chanting open support of Hamas in New York City, which literally like makes negative sense. You have to be terminally brain rotted to do that. And Hasan got all up in his panties going, no, how could they disavow the terrorists? They're totally Israel dick riders right now. Oh, he's gonna be malding about this one. The worst thing for Hasan is looking uncool in front of kids. Oh yes, he's trying to get the youth to watch him as well. I feel like
yeah, fuck all that word, yo. I remember that one take Hasan had too. He was like, yeah, bro, I'm really trying to, have that good impact on the youth, bro. Like, really share my politics with him. Yeah, Hasan, nigga, keep that shit over there. Nah, we ain't feeling that. Keep that bullshittery, that sharkanery right the fuck over there in that goddamn echo chamber, nigga.
I remember so much now. Like, just making the series. Like, anytime anybody makes a comment about Hasan, I know the...
Funny enough, the same thing that Pegasus is saying is some shit I've been saying for so fucking long, and this is the pros and cons of the slops. The pros is that, like, yo, as these motherfuckers talk more, say more shit, I think of more shit to reference back on the hypocrisy of other shit that they have said. But the cons of that is, fuck me, have these dumbasses said a lot of dumb shit. Like, you feel me? But, like, yeah, the legendary series. Peak television. Primetime TV, let me tell you. And one of our glorious slop kings, Pegasus, cooks up every time. But seriously though, yo, you catch up with the legendary series, you not missing a beat. No beats at all. None skipped.
Exact clip that references to like what he said regarding that situation. It's insane. I have an encyclopedia of knowledge. I have like a double PhD in this shit, dude. It's actually tragic. Telling Hasan to grow up, that's impossible. Dude is still acting like he's in high school, talking about pushing people in lockers. He did that to Asmongold last episode.
Tide
Sure did.
shift is coming, and when it comes, we're gonna stuff these losers in the lockers on the internet, okay?
Subtle threat of sort of beating him up, hypothetically at least. Still don't understand how anyone takes him seriously when he sees money, fame, and clout being the only factor that
The money, the clout.
makes a person credible.
This shit is evil. Stay away from that shit. Like, get your bread up, obviously, duh. Like, get your money up, not your funny up. But don't let that shit corrupt you. Don't be doing or saying any bullshittery for $1. Again, grifting and bullshit like Hasan. And most definitely, bro, if you doing the shit, especially content creation just for clout, bro, again, I was just talking about one of the other videos. Shout out Joe Bartolozzi, one of my favorite YouTubers ever. And gang, you already know we got Turkey Tom, Pup Zero, Joe Bar, you know what I'm saying? Rod G's, if you've seen Rod G's, like, yo, we got a ton of heads. But, like, teching, number one. But yo, shout out Joe Bar. He was just talking about this, John. Like, if you're just into content creation, all this shit for the clout, again, the Yoko complex of validation, gratification to be glazed up, quit. Quit. Because you're going to fuck your shit up immediately, bruh. Again, because you're going to do whatever bullshittery so more heads know your name. Do some outlandish shit, bro. Again, take it too far, saying crazy ass shit. Like, nah, bro. Just stay in your Jones, bro. I be telling heads all the time, like, not even on the tip of, like, when I say stay in your lane, like, oh, don't try to push boundaries or whatever. Don't, like, try to take risks, obviously, to help yourself grow, like, further your career goals, dreams, yada, yada. But, like, stay on the means of and I'm talking, like, specifically content creation, but, like, stay on the means of, like, yo, you making good content, you making the content you enjoy, especially that your audience enjoys, duh, because that's the most important job, bro. We got to enjoy the slopes together, baby. But, like, in an overall, you need to keep that junk consistent and, like, yo, just worry about, again, like, making the best possible content you can for your audience and all that type of shit, bro. And again, like I said, whatever means, whatever niche that may be. But if you start just focusing on, oh, it's just, we just need $1, you're gonna start doing crazy shit, or start grifting, shilling out for whatever. Just about the clout, you're gonna do whatever, Jones, just to get your name more out there, bro. Not worrying about how, like, yeah, even if your name get more out there, bro, your rep might be shit. I mean, just ask Mr. Piker.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
He knows a lot about it. Apparently, one of his best years was 2025, but from all the controversies, wasn't looking like it. And yeah, pretty much like that. That's just the Jones, bro. You can't be really just like superficially fueled by money, clout. Like, I know all the time I be saying, yo, what are we doing this for? Put the boss in a 5-bet, 5-back. Shout out the boss. And that's gonna take a dime, bro. Cause I don't know about y'all, but they said for Gen Z not buying their first crib till 40. So fuck me, bro. It's probably gonna take a lot of bread. But at the same time, is the main joke about the bread for getting the boss the crib? No, it's because yo, the boss been holding it down. Shout out the boss ladies of the world again. You already know. Speaking of the boss, right? Like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Okay, let me go ahead and put the ringer on. But like, boss trying to blow up the line. Anyway, sidebar that, like, yeah, yo, we want to put the boss in a 5-bet, 5-back because the boss has stood on business, you know what I'm saying? The bosses give, you know what I'm saying, truly everything, make sure everybody's good, all that type of beat. So we gotta return the favor, bro. We gotta make sure the boss never stressing about no John while living nice, baby. So it's about the sentiment, bro. Like, again, it's not strictly just about the cheese. It's like, yo, we want to see other people's do well. Dream. What's truly dream? It's in the jaw. Hold on. To put the whole team on, baby. Factual. Talk to him. But yeah, bro, the money and cloud absolutely ruins niggas. Just ask Johnny Somali. Well, the Cabbage Patch Pirates.
This is my main complaint with Hasan. He kept demonizing Harris during the election, trying to equate it to a both sides issue, and now he's trying to lie and cover his tracks. Like, you just can't get the support of your liberal fan base or whatever when you just shit on them constantly. We all know he's gonna crash out on stream. Crash out shouldn't even be a word for Hasan. It's just his stream. Like, that is what he does.
Like, literally every single time. He's either gonna have a crash out spur got meltdown, or he's just gonna get the one guys of hell.
Can I be okay?
I hate all you!
Moving on to Asmongold being accused of being a
Up. We could skip. Yeah, we just ain't seen this John yesterday. Hold on. I believe it's around... I'm going to say here. Yep. All right. Like I said, of course, you better go check out the John by Pegasus. But like I said in the intro, yeah, we covered the John by Asmongold yesterday. So definitely, again, you want my coverage, check that boy out. It's on the page. But definitely watch Pegasus, though, because we love our glorious Slop Kings on the CDST.
generally be regarded as more normal, I'd say. But anyways, that's not even what happened in this case. Moving on to Hasan calling out people for being in a cult. Ironic. And essentially he posted this: I don't think we can live normally in a country where 20% of the population operates like this. We need cult deprogramming. And basically some context, this is a video where Trump supporters are being confronted by liberals, and basically they say that, would you be okay if Trump did X bad thing, like carpet bombed this state? And they basically go, yeah,
A state? What the fuck?
if they had a reason for it. He probably had a reason for it. You know, not the brightest discourse, sort of blind.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid because obviously on that factor, like, see, this is what we talk about, but no, like, well, better get to that. We're getting no context, but just going off the interpretation of what Pegasus is saying, like, off of that, it's like, yeah, bruh, we got to think about more things like infrastructure, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously things are going to be destroyed, the cost of rebuilding that, obviously, what's going to be what's going to be used as the currency, well, as we know the currency, but whose currency is going to be used to rebuild these things? U.S. taxpayers' dollars. Like, heads are not thinking about shit like this. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, bomb him and it'll fix the problem. Like, bro, shit is stupid.
Agreeing with anything Trump does. You should obviously question that. Granted, the people in this video are very dumb, but there's some additional context I found out. It's apparently a brother and a sister having a podcast with their mom and dad, and the brother and sister are liberals, and the mom and dad are Trump supporters, or like the mom is a little bit more neutral. And it's just...
Oh no. Okay, so this is literally the scenario I be talking about where it's like, yo, it gets to Thanksgiving, bro. That Thanksgiving dinner, ooh, it might get a little mixy. Cause somebody cousin, you know what I'm saying, somebody girly pop might be super liberal or whatever, and the grandparents might be, you know what I'm saying, mad conservative, all these different type Johns, so the convos start getting, and basis, like, you get the scenario of, funny enough, that QT Cinderella was talking about when she was basically getting canceled by the woke schools, the Hasan G boys or whatever, for collabing with Jason Oweed, and one of the Johns she was saying was that, like, what's her name, her stepbrother is trans and all that, and, like, it was hard having discourse between like her, you know what I'm saying, her stepbrother, and then like her father. So it would be like this type of shit, bro. Oh my god, no. But obviously not on the tip of like, you know, the id poll, you know what I'm saying, LGBTQ plus, but like the politics. Oh fuck.
Sort of this ritual humiliation broadcasted for content online, and it's really, really weird shit to do for a family.
Oh my god, it actually, yeah, I hate the stereotype.
Broadcasted for content online, and it's really...
I hate the stereotype, but holy fucking shit. I was right on the money, bruh. Where the fuck is it at? I was right on the fucking money.
really, really weird shit to do for
Oh,
a family.
shit.
I pray to God.
Like, obviously, I don't know if this hunt is like gay or anything, but like, yo, be the liberal girly pops. Usually, the girl is a conservative or some shit.
This is scripted because, like, imagine just getting online, just fighting with your parents every day and just trying to, like, humiliate them on the internet. This is deeply messed up.
No, it's because you're in a cult.
What if Donald Trump says, I want you to carpet bomb Oklahoma City, everyone?
Yeah, obviously, you're gonna be like, fuck no.
You think the Air Force should carry that out?
Yes.
No.
There
No.
might be a reason. We don't know.
What reason will require that? See, that's like the thing. Like, there's again, there is levels of force, and obviously within having levels of force, there would have to be a certain distinction of like how bad a certain thing is to use these things as a reason of like quelling whatever matter's happening, right? Or using that like a especially amount of lethal force. Like, we just gonna fucking carpet bomb him? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, this motherfucker must have got taken over by aliens or some shit if we're just gonna bomb the whole city. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. What's it looking like? Destroy It Loud. What's that whole game? Damn, I missed those games too. Destroy All Humans, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna end up seeing Epoxy or some shit, dude. I don't know. But like, yeah. You're not just gonna carpet bomb the city, bro. What the fuck?
This is insane.
You cannot be this stupid. Jesus Christ.
Oh my. This podcast was going well until that.
You just said it's cool. We levels Oklahoma. You're like, yeah, it. There must be a reason. Like, you literally can't be that.
See, but then this at the same time is like, damn, I think I have it on here, bro. Hold on. Because on the sensitive, wait, hold on. No, not that one. Like, low key, this is kind of a fallacy, like, on the sense of, like, because if we're using this example of, like, we're going to carpet bomb the city or whatever, right, like I just said, there would have to be, like, on base level, like, are you just gonna willy-nilly carpet bomb a fucking city? Hell nah. But there would have to be some type of, again, event for it to, like, to be happening, like, and especially on the matters of it being bad, for this amount of lethal force, especially, again, like, to be used. So this is, like, you'd have to give an example, more or less, to, again, like, even answer this question on that level, because if you just say, yeah, man, if there's a reason, well, then the first thing that should come out of niggas' mouths is, well, what is that reason? You feel me? So this is already like a skewed question for them to be asking, but still, like, the you know what I'm saying, the boss lady, the mama there, like, her answer still was dumb. Like, it's like, if there's a reason, well, fuck that. Like, what's the reason? Why would we have to do this? Like, so it's like stupid question, stupid answer.
Dumb.
You know what the problem is? Mom and I don't believe he'll ever blow up Oklahoma because we're on his side and so's the whole state.
So we're just going off the basis of, like, he won't, but this is so fucking stupid. Why am I even entertaining this shit? Like, it's
No, it's because you're in a cult.
You guys are worried and afraid because you live in a state where it might happen.
Okay, let's theoretically say that does happen. Let's say Trump sends in the Marines to Los Angeles, California, and let's say I'm out going to see a movie on a weekend, and he says,
And you
go into
better
that
get the
shopping
fuck
mall.
under a truck.
Quiet piggy. He says, go
Wow. Damn.
into that shopping mall and kill everyone you see. And let's
Well, why? Why? Like, see, that's what I'm saying. This is a stupid question, and then, like, the parents are giving stupid answers. Why would he tell, like, the fucking Marine Corps or Delta Force, whatever the fuck, to go into the shopping mall and just start murdering people and fucking slaughtering them? There would have to be, like, there would actually have to be a reason for this. On base level, again, duh, you don't want nobody killing anyone or anyone losing their lives. But if this were to happen, yo, Trumpy's not about to just do this shit, bro. Like, that's some shit where it's like, yo, niggas wanna, what's the fucking John, bro? What's it called? I niggas want to say take it too far, bro, on the fucking, not even like the fascism tip, bro, but just on the feet, like on the factor of doing too much force, bro, then yeah. But again, gang, heads are not just sending out Delta Force or Marine Corps or some shit for nothing at all. Like, that is fucking dumb.
say I get gunned down by the Marines for just being at a mall.
Okay, number one.
But what is the what is the, like, percentage chance scenario that this is just going to fucking happen? Like, it is extremely low.
All for it.
Let's just take
Okay,
it one
Dad,
step
wait a minute,
further.
Mom, wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Dad,
wait,
just
wait.
hang on, Mom. Dad, you just said you are for Donald Trump murdering me for no reason, and you would support that.
If he walks into a mall to people with military,
There has to be a reason.
there's a reason. And I'm all for it. And the people in Los Angeles,
Well, first, again, I'm gonna keep repeating, what is this reason? This reason is the context and nuance of this all, and this is like the deciding factor. And especially to that, just because there is a reason does not mean, again, the level of force of setting in a military or some shit needs, like, that needs to be what it is. Like, that needs to be the solution. What the
You in California are as deserving of execution as the assholes in New York City. You're all communists.
Right. Okay, I would say that this is pretty insane. As a neutral observer, regardless of who you support, you should obviously question what people do, right? And not blindly support them thinking, oh, this person will always have a good reason behind this.
Like, exactly. Like, no, what is that fucking reason? Can you give me that context and nuance, and maybe we'd be able to get to a fucking solution? This is the shit I say all the time too with, yeah, we're not just gonna abruptly stop there. No, let's keep breaking it down. Let's keep getting the fucking details and context, because at the end of the day, like I also say with being objective in arguments, debates, yada yada, conversations, the whole means, the whole likes. One, it will be easier for people to understand what you're trying to convey and say. Two, on a base, which probably should have been one, they'll actually know the fucking context. They'll know the reason. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
trust this person wholeheartedly. That's a stupid thing to do, especially for politicians. But again, as I said, this whole podcast is extremely disturbing.
that's stupid. Like, that's just stupid to do, like, in general, but especially in politics, because again, everyone, like, most heads, let's keep it a bucky, like Bucksky here. I just added this shit on there. Yeah. Most heads, political Rorschach, I keep saying it, political Rorschach test. There we go. A political event, statement, image, or situation that people interpret very differently based on their own beliefs, biases, or ideologies, revealing more about the observer than the thing itself, is often used to argue that the issue doesn't have a singular obvious meaning, or that people are revealing their priors rather than reacting objectively. Specifically on this, revealing their priors rather than reacting objectively. Like, most heads already have, like, a preconceived notion already how they feel. Like, obviously, within adding more context and nuance, you would hope that heads, think more about how they feel about something, because obviously with more context, like, that should be able to, like, bridge more process of thought about this, or just like more well, that's just it. Like, I would hope that you think more about the shit, think more deeply, more insightfully about it, especially knowing more details. But some heads, even with the most amount of details, deny, deflect, counterattack, obfuscate, bruh. Or even to that, like, dude, they don't fucking care about the details because they already had, like, a narrative, an agenda, or they already felt how they felt, bruh, and they're not changing up off that, bro. They're not even gonna try to understand. I'd be fucking him up, and that's where you get to the, okay, nigga, you're gonna fucking choose a side. And if you don't choose a side and you decide you're gonna be the enlightened centrist, bro, the fucking fence sitter, well then fuck, you're hated by everyone. Yeah. Ever tell you that fucking online politics shit, or politics in general, just fucking brain rot? Oh well, yeah, you're seeing this shit, so I think you're seeing it.
How are they just okay humiliating or putting targets on the back of their parents every single day like this? I don't know, it's just really weird behavior. It seems like they really hate their guts, and that's kind of how it goes with these sort of kids with different politics from their parents. And it's pretty mean too. Like, he called his own dad piggy. I mean, I guess if they're Trump supporters, they don't deserve any respect. I guess that's the logic going on here. But this is such an American thing, bro. Like, usually you'd have respect for your family, even if you disagree with their politics and stuff like that. But
no, this is an ideologically captured thing, bro. Because, like, again, I say this all the time with family dynamics and shit like that. Like, bro, this is your family. You should have their best interests at heart. Yeah, all the time. Of course, you can disagree on shit. Like, bro, if you don't think me and the boss be disagreeing on Johnson, you're crazy, bro. The boss is my best friend, bro. Your best friend, you probably go back and forth with your best friend. That's your best man's and closest people, bro. Especially, again, if they have your best interests at heart, because they won't value you doing or saying whatever dumb shit that you want. And you already know the ball's gonna hit him with a 3-piece combo. I'm gonna be knocked out. It's over. So, like, yeah. But like, yo, even on that factor, like, bro, well, one, we never disrespecting the boss. We love the boss. But two, it's like, bro, this your boss lady, your parents, like, bro, like, if there is anyone you truly want to be empathetic to.
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No. It would probably be them, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, try to, like, do the most to understand, like, what's Jones going on, how they're feeling, their ideologies, all that type of beat. And if you can, funny enough, I would just talk about the John QT Cinderella, but this is exactly what she was saying to her father about her stepbrother. Like, yo, trying to get him to understand, trying to get through the heads, bro. You know what I mean? Like, not on a tip of obviously insulting and being mean or whatever, but truly trying to, like, understand why they feel how they feel, why they support these Johns, and, like, generally try to understand so that when you convey your thought process, you can go off their understanding and convey it in a way that they're going to truly understand. Not only to that, but will be more, like, I guess you could say digestible for them, but, like, It's not gonna turn into a fucking screaming match. It's not gonna turn into your average goddamn Hasan debate. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, bro. There's a mental illness going on here all around. And I really wonder how they agreed to do this in the first place. Like, they must be splitting revenue or just helping their kids, or it's like a skit. But it seems like the audience just shows up to shit on the parents repeatedly and go like, oh my god, look how stupid these idiots are. And then that's like the whole thing. Anyway, so as I said, Hasan responded, we need cult deprogramming. And absolutely nobody's buying it. Why would you advocate for Twitch to take your channel down like this? I'm shocked. Because obviously Hasan operates his own cult. What's
fucking G-boys.
Asmongold up to right now? Asmongold owns you. Starting with your Twitch channel, right?
Wrong.
You fell for this obvious skit, so like I went to the channel. I can't really tell, honestly. It might legitimately be real. So
I don't care, because again, most of this politics shit is just fucking brain rot anyway. So
sorry, did he say mom and also dad? Yeah, this is such a like what an absurd idea. What an absurd idea for a podcast. But apparently there's a podcast about anything these days. No contact from this moment on would be the only option. Yeah, I guess cutting off your parents is an amazing idea right there.
this is exactly what those fucking pathetic, wretchful, subhuman, homunculoid G-boys wanted QT Cinderella to do with her father. This shit is absolutely fucking hilarious. Like, I can't, like, this, like, dude, do you see this shit? Fucking brain rot, dude. Like, you're just gonna you're gonna cut off your fucking parents because of some dumbass political ideology. Bro, I don't give a fuck how niggas feel about politics. Family, for me personally, will always be over that shit. I don't give a damn about that shit. Like, it's so fucking annoying. Like, dead ass, some of these niggas are letting their political ideologies run their entire life. That shit is pathetic, my nigga.
I feel like that is your choice to do, obviously, but if you let politics, you know, dictate your life to this level,
you're fucking pathetic, bro. Like, that ass, bro, just like that one hun was just saying to Hasan, nigga, grow the fuck up.
where you can't even get along with your parents. I mean, I get it if it's they're like super extreme and they're like super like far right or something like that, or you know, if they're terrorist supporters or something like that, you know. Them
yeah, well, duh, like you immediately disavow that bullshittery. Fuck, do we need another goddamn Mr. Piker?
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
might make you scared for your life or something, but if they're just regular ass boomers or something like that, I mean, I don't know, man. This needs to be a serious national discussion. I live around a lot of these guys and they're not okay. Basic facts have become obscured. By the way, you're responding to Hasan right here. You do know that, right? Moving on to Sneako versus Mizkif. Two Rhaegards fighting, my favorite show.
Oh boy, should be lovely.
Now, reminder, Mizkif is being canceled now for the allegations by Emiru of blackmail, abuse, essay, and more. So now he's desperate for viewership. Mizkif asked Sneako for a gambling collab, but it didn't go as planned.
Mizkif is in my chat saying, do you want to gamble with me tonight? No, Mizkif, your PR is not doing well. By the way,
he said, yo, I don't like that shit. That's on your name. Shit looking crazy, gang.
wait, Mizkif, because like I'm in the middle of a yap. I'm talking about things that are important, right? About how we're gonna go to war with Iran pretty soon. Mizkif, you remember when I was on Twitch for that 1 month before I got rebanned, and you said, "Oh, I'm a 3K viewer, Andy," and so you didn't want to collab because you were the big guy with 20K viewers? Oh. Okay. Now you're getting canceled. People are calling you all types of stuff that I don't want to repeat right now. And now you want to gamble with me on Kick, huh? How the tables turn, huh? How the tables.
How the tables turn, huh? You thought shit was sweet, miss? And like, yeah.
This term is. I remember that. You remember that when I went over to Twitch after 2 years on Rumble? Oh, 3K viewer Andy. I don't want to call it 3K viewer Andy. Andy, now that you know, why don't you go gamble with Pokemon? Why don't you go gamble with Pokemon and Emerald?
I ain't gonna lie, you definitely not gambling with Pokemon, bro. Not with her virtue signaling moral. Purity testing, virtue signaling, moral grandstanding, and moral posturing. Nah.
Bro.
Didn't you know she was part of the strike team?
Go tap dance with fucking Valkyrie and Cinna. What happened? All your favorite collabs you can't get anymore because they're calling you a misogynist?
Oh,
Rapist?
shit.
Oh,
shit.
It's okay. No, have fun with the gambling over there. I don't do that brain rot.
Oh, fuck.
Gamble. I don't want to go. You know,
Hold on, y'all.
more.
Damn, I fucked this whole zone up.
Oh my god, you know you're cooked. When Sneako...
Go back. Yeah, that shit, like, yo, the mouse literally died as I clicked it in, and that shit was doing the 2x speed shit. Fuck.
When I went over to Twitch
hold
after
on.
2 years on Rumble. Oh,
Where the
3K
heck
viewer
am I?
Andy.
Okay, there.
I don't want to call it 3K viewer Andy. Andy, now that you know, why don't you go gamble with Pokemon? Why don't you go gamble with Pokemon and Emerald? Go tap dance with fucking Valkyrie and Cinna. What happened? All your favorite collabs you can't get anymore because they're calling you a misogynist?
Worse than that, brother.
Rapist, huh?
Ooh. Potential essay, you know, jobs like that. You know, potential it might be domestic violence, physical abuse, but isn't looking good for Miz. But yeah, I wouldn't say that yet. I wouldn't say you are our timing. But potential sexual assault, we're getting there.
It's okay. It's okay. Now have fun with your gambling over there. I don't do that brain rot. Can't gamble. I don't want to go, promote more things that are destroying the world right now.
Oh my god, you know you're cooked when Sneako, of all people, has the upper hand on you. Oh brother, that is embarrassing. So essentially Mizkif was trampling on people on his way up in the streaming ladder, treating people like trash, and now that he's down, right, now that he's getting canceled, he is begging for that clout back. And who is he begging to? Sneako. Ay ay ay, bro.
I'm like, yeah, ooh, bad rolls.
Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. You're cooked. You're the definition of my intros. You're cooked.
You're
Pure fun and heartwarming. The worst people you know are all fighting. I think he low-key has a humiliation fetish. He should collaborate with iDubbbz.
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
Because since I've known you, you've always had like IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
Yeah, well. Emasculation, humiliation, and fucking embarrassment. I guess that is twin folk in him.
Bro, imagine he has iDubbbz for a collab. That's beyond rock bottom. Gotta hand it to Miz on this one. He did the impossible in making Sneako look good.
Literally.
Truly impressive. Sneako's such a wild card. I don't like him. Most of the time he's an embarrassment. Occasionally he stars a line and he has a base moment like this. Terrible person occasionally does things that are not terrible. Is a pretty low bar, my dude. Even mass murderers can be nice to dogs and shit. Go tap dance with Valkyrie and Sin. That is diabolical. Was it really that long ago that Miz was grandstanding with Hasan and Pokey against gambling on Twitch, mostly targeting Train and XQC?
Yep. And as I'm saying, literally Hasan and Pokey were like the top dogs in the fucking like Twitch anti-gambling strike force, bro. And the fucking strike they were trying to do, trying to get like 10 different creators and all like do a straight John so that they would just kick gambling off the plat. And what happened? And it's so funny, the blatant fucking hypocrisy and the moral posturing from these fucks, because Twitch got right back on the shit and took one of those fucking gambling sponsors that then those dumb fucks, those fucking dumpster fire motherfuckers at that goddamn company, well, that's what the company is, tried to fucking lie and shit and be like, no, we're not actually promoting gambling and no jokes like that. These fucking liars, bro. It's all pathetic as hell.
Would it turn to events ever since then? Yes, he was actually doing like this whole boycott. He was like, we can't let Kick get away with this. We can't let the gamblers win. And they're like, we should totally boycott this whole thing. You know, make these people stay on this platform. XQC cannot get away with this. The evil gambler. And now the money's run out in Mizkif. Hey, you want to go gambling with me? Like, bruh. Pokemon was the only reason he took that stance. He wanted so badly to fit in with the LA streamers.
Twitch aristocracy.
He probably doesn't have money to retire and still makes a shit ton of money in Kick. I don't know, he might have spent it all on substances, apparently. But he's probably mentally broken. That's just not worth the price. Also, this just shows that he's a fake person. I don't care if he did it because, oh, he wanted to get along with Pokey.
Yeah, like, again, you just trying to fit in with the motherfuckers again in the purity testing Olympics. It's like, dog. It's the same thing I say with friends. If you have 5 friends, in your circle of friends, you're the 6th. If these niggas on the purity testing time and they're going for gold, nigga, you were too. And now that you can't purity test because it's been shown that your history wasn't so pure, tough luck.
Gambling collab. Sad state of affairs for live streaming. Lol, I hit Sneako, but it's awesome to see Miz being shit on, lol. Somebody responded with Sneako's video. I have a confession.
Yeah, this one was a bad one.
Cuties is my new favorite film. We're not even gonna pop up the poster of Cuties. Basically, if you missed that era, there was this whole controversy where Netflix came out with this. Was it a movie or a show? I don't know. I think
it was a movie. And yeah, I still have no fucking idea how anybody greenlighted that shit.
It's a movie, and yeah, it had kids in provocative positions and shit. It was really messed up. And Sneako's like, I'm defending it. Yes, real children are being exploited, but I love it. Sneako, yes, I will debate you.
He was like, Sneako kept telling him, man. So I went to go watch Cuties the other day. I'm like, no. And then this debate with Charlie was even fucking worse, bro. When he was fucking trying to argue the age of consent and shit. Oh, man.
On the age of consent and totally own you, buddy. You know you've hit under rock bottom when studio apartment Sneako's dunking on you. That's on the level of like iDubbbz basement, bruh. Mizkif sitting alone during lunch again. What a loser. This
iDubbbz' mother-in-law. Yoko's mother's basement.
Must have felt amazing. Good for him. Right, so then Mizkif responds saying that Sneako defamed him and Sneako's okay with illegal material.
My brother actually checks live stream films a lot, and he called me this morning and he said, Matt, I swear to God.
I'm not gonna lie, tell your brother that nigga actually is like developing brainworms actively, bro. Tell him to stop scrolling this shit every day, bro. In fact, motherfucker, actually, bro, forget him. Brother, I need to tell you to stop scrolling this shit every day. Cause you on this motherfucker right now.
I saw that thread. And it had 50 comments in 4 minutes. It had 50 comments in 4 minutes. And I'm getting called a racist. I get called a racist. It is defamation. It is absolute defamation. And this is the thing, is exactly what the problem is. She said these things, and I'm now being called a rapist by the entire...
She never called you a rapist, though. She just gave out the Johns. Like, in Anonymous Emerald's response, she just literally set out her scenarios that, like, happened, at least from her perspective and all that type of beat. Which then, in your response, you co-opted a good amount of them, which, again, John's like, your infamous line, Emmy was violent, too. You know, she threw clothes and plushies at me, and in response, yo, I punched holes through the fucking drywall and was breaking the hinges off the door. You know, I was just, you know, when I would go up to brush my teeth, I would just toss my phone on the bed, and somehow, the hun Miss Henry, she was getting black eyes. Bruises and shit, man. John is real crazy. Yo, y'all want me to give you an example how I threw it? Like, Miz, listen, Sneako took that shit there, but that's exactly why I talk about it all the time. Like, even with me not liking a good amount of you motherfuckers, we can share charitability because we ain't being like that nigga Hasan, just straight lying about niggas, straight defaming the fuck out of them, bro. Straight slandering, misconstruing the whole shit, and for damn sure spreading misinformation. But, Miz, that shit still look bad on you, gang. Like, regardless of the factor, like, that shit real bad.
Your internet, and people are brigading it. And I do believe that LSF needs to remove these things because it's absolutely brigaded. The last one had 300 upvotes 15 minutes in. Yeah, it's absolutely brigaded, and it's just not fair.
Fuck brigading, bro. Like, nah, see, then it's like, yo, nah, this is some bullshit, bro. This is really the dichotomy with LSF and all these different Johns. Because it's like, for certain niggas, it's like, for certain niggas, they getting brigaded. For Hasan, his shit always getting fucking co-opted by the niggas deleting his shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, yo, again, fuck this Twitch aristocracy shit.
I don't know what else to say besides, like, it's not fair. My post about me, whenever I do anything good, or I do anything, doesn't even get posted. But a thread about me where Sneako, a guy that is, I'm pretty sure he's okay with child or something, he gets upvoted 300 upvotes in 15 minutes. And it's just kind of ridiculous.
Oh my god, bro. So Mizkif goes, I can't believe he said this. He is totally defaming me right now. Now, first off, I think Sneako said that people are calling you these names. He didn't actually call you a rapist. He said that, oh, these people are canceling you and they're calling you all these names like rapist or whatever. That's not defamation, you absolute moron. He's just saying that, oh, other people are calling you that. He's not actually calling you that, right? Now, if he did actually say that, of course, that is bad. But I don't really know, because from the clip I saw, that's not what he said at all. Also, look at this absolute tool. He's like, oh yeah, this guy's defaming me. Immediately after that goes, yeah, Sneako is okay with illegal material. I mean, you cannot make this shit up. This is like Hasan level arguments where...
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
This guy is totally defaming me. Also, he's a PDF file. I have no idea, but...
Yo, isn't that the guy that's... Yo, every time, bro. Isn't that the guy that's... Yo, Q whatever shit, bro. Q calling that nigga either a PDF. Q calling that nigga a staunch Israel supporter. Q calling that nigga a Destiny G-boy. Yeah, that shit's so funny, right?
He's probably a PDF file. I don't know, guys. He supports PDF files. It is what it is. I mean, what a complete colossal moron. I mean, isn't this guy working with lawyers to sue like Asmongold and Emiru and stuff?
Yeah. Wonder how that's going for Miz. Probably not so good.
Maybe talk to your lawyers before speaking on this shit, or at least use like some basic...
Pegasus, you should have told him that same shit, funny enough, when he was talking about the Miss Emery the other day with the new claims where apparently like Miss Emery, she was changing the times on her phone so she could fucking stalk Miz. Some dumb shit. And then he in the video literally says, yeah, I probably shouldn't even be talking about this, John. I'm in a lawsuit with her. Then why the fuck are you talking about this shit?
Level of common sense. Like, holy shit, bro. Like, somehow you have proven yourself stupider than Sneako. That shouldn't be in the English, like, language or something. Those words should not be able to be put together. Stupider than Sneako. You found a way, buddy. Also, oh my god, for the love of god. Brigading is not the issue. Everybody hates you because you're an insufferable piece of shit.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, I'm not hearing shit about niggas complain about LSF, bro. Like, everybody knows that shit is already fucked. And yeah, again, this is the same thing with Miz on his fucking defamation lawsuit. What does Miz have to prove on Asmongold and on Miss Emery within the defamation lawsuit? The main thing for defamation, which is damages, you have to prove specifically too, because that's what Miz put in his lawsuit for this, John. Reputational damages. I'm sorry, Miz, but your shit's been fucked since like 22. After the Adriana Lee shit, bro, like, bro, your shit been cooked for a hot ass minute. Like, I don't. This shit is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
Shit, just like Hasan. You can be like, oh, well, people are botting me. Nobody actually hates me. It's just copium. So
I'm like, that shit would just be cap, bro. Like, you cannot say nobody hates you. Like, that shit.
He's talking about brigading and why people hate him.
Right, quite literally, like, and you can say it's biased, but quite literally, like, anyone who claims they're a fan of the Miss Emery would directly fucking hate you, bro. So, like, that shit's just directly not true.
The movie. Yeah, like, he was okay with that. It's like that's okay, but it's not okay to brigade me. And regardless of Sneako, I get brigaded all the time. It's very obvious that my clips get massively brigaded and pushed and weaponized.
Oh my god. Miz, bro, why the fuck are we doing this?
I don't know by who. I know some of you guys say it's Nick. I don't think it's Nick. I know a lot of you guys think it's someone else. I don't know.
Nick who? NMP LOL?
Who else it is, but it's a clear problem that's been happening for a while, and it's the reason why partially I'm here. Like, okay, yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, like they make a lot of the internet hate me, and I.
Deny. Refusing to accept a grammar, goddammit. Truly never beating the fucking dumbass allegations. Deny. Refusing to accept, recognize, or believe claims or allegations being made against you. Deflect. Shifting blame or focus to avoid experiencing uncomfortable emotions, anxiety, pain, guilt, criticism, distress, scenarios, or gotcha moments. Deflect. Like, yeah, everyone's brigading me, and that's what everyone hates me. Counterattack. Making counterclaims in response to the person calling you out. Usually divert attention off of whatever you initially called out for that person. So, or basically, I kind of messed it up, but basically, I'm going to get deny. Obviously, he's denying that everyone hates him. Deflect. He's blaming brigaders on LSF. Counterattack. The brigaders on LSF. It's their fault. On the money. I always play it.
I don't know what really to do.
Yeah, this guy's huffing like 6,000 liters of omega copium right here. Even without the brigading, people just hate you. I know that because I didn't need a Reddit post or anything to actually not like you. You're an absolute moron who says and does stupid shit, and your defense for the Emiru thing was so fucking...
I keep bringing up the one speed clip. No, I'm not gonna bring it up, but that shit was so funny, bro. Because I don't give a fuck, yo. Miz said he wrote his script and he was reading that shit. I don't give a damn, bro. He wrote his shit, but he for damn sure was not reading that motherfucker. There's no way, because if he would have read his script, he would have realized how unabashedly, unfathomably, fucking just unbelievably dog shit it was. Shit is actually insane. Like, Miz, that response wasn't good, brother. Your prior controversies, past controversies wasn't helping that shit. And the way that you were handling this shit after even your response isn't any fucking better after filing this dumbass lawsuit. Miz, a good amount of niggas... Fuck it. I'll admit, because there's always that 1%. A good amount of niggas probably just hate you for no reason. They be going crazy, too much dick eating. But other niggas looked at your opinions and conjectured the shit that you have said online publicly, bruh. And they just not feeling you, bruv. That's all it is. Tough works out there, bro. I say it all the time. You want to become a content creator, streamer, TikToker, YouTuber, whatever the fuck, you need to realize some heads just not gonna fucking like you, whether it's justified or not. But Miz, there's justifications for you, gang. There is.
Stupid, okay? Like, your response is like, she threw plushies at me and I punched a hole in the wall. Like, you're just a colossal moron, man. I don't know. Even if you're innocent in the situation and the lawsuit goes through and you somehow win or whatever, your responses are so completely colossally stupid that everyone will assume that you are guilty. Second off,
approved.
Obviously not defending Sneako. I made videos on the QT situation when it came out. Sneako's thinking that QT's is a okay movie, but we all established that Sneako was a weirdo. You know, he was debating the age of consent with Critical or something, talking about kids getting married and, you know, the age of consent and all that. Just absolute degenerate, right? But it doesn't mean that he's okay with illegal material. That's like an insane jump to actually make. You can criticize him for this and that, but that is a serious accusation to lump on in there. And you're obviously only doing it because you're mad that you think he called you a rapist or something, which I don't think he even did. My brother checks LSF a lot. Yeah, okay, bro. Whatever you say, weirdo.
Literally what I said, bro. I'm like, yo, your brother, tell that nigga if he really is scrolling LSF, that shit brain rot. But Miz, I don't even fucking believe that shit. I'm like, Miz, you're the nigga scrolling on LSF. What the fuck? Just like he was the same nigga saying, yeah, bro, I'm not even watching no videos about me, bro. That one girly pop he was with got street video right in the fucking history. Shout out straight in the bowl, the fish man. You better go share some love. But yeah, whole red bar on what's the name, on straight shit and everything, bro. It was one of the vids on Miz. I'm like, dude, Miz, bro, you just be fucking lying, gang. Like,
yeah, like my younger brother just checked Reddit for me and told me everything about what was happening. I'm too cool. I don't actually check Reddit, guys. Sure, his brother, we all know the unemployed himself is constantly checking live stream fails. This Mizkif weirdo needs to retire. He's still trying to blame Emiru for his own actions. Right, so Sneako responded, collapsed back after Mizkif threw shade at him.
He gets
okay,
uploaded
okay,
300
what the fuck?
uploads in 15 minutes.
Then why would you ask me for a collab? You see how stupid this is?
I don't know. Like, straight one guy.
Like, literally, the troll makes him look stupid, but alright. If you got me, you got me. Alright, my hands are in the air. I'm coming out with my hands up.
Actually, I just thought about it. Perfectly definitive one guy, bro. Like, oh my god. Wait, hold on. You're on. You're an emotion contradict. I bet. And gang, alright, let's watch history now. I like that. You don't be talking online, none of that, John. You don't be watching the hate videos. I bet. Pull up that watch history now. Stamped. I bet. Hey, you know what I'm saying, gang? Alright, let me see what your watch history looking like. Your John clean? I don't think so. We see the street vid, the Mugen vid. It's looking like that guy definitely had you on that one guy. Let me see if I can find exactly where it showed his jaw. Oh, yep, right there. Hold up. Where'd it go? Shit.
Oh, go back.
Alright, like Miss, you got a history of lying, bruv.
If you believe that to be true, why would you? First off, that's not true. But why would you willingly want to collab with somebody who's okay with C? What the fuck is wrong with you? What? Like, why?
Ooh, caught him up. God. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was just dying there, bro. I don't even know, like swallowing a fucking like spitball or some shit. But anyway, I was about to say caught him up in the jump, bro. That's a gotcha moment, low key, because I would ask that same question. Like, if you already had these prior fuck 10 gram for shit. But like seriously though, Miz, if you had these prior transgressions about Sneako, thinking that like he's an enjoyer of like fucking, you know, illegal materials, fucking like what, CSAM or some bullshittery, bro? Yeah, why would you want to have a gambling collab stream with the nigga? What the fuck? Like, come on, man. Like, it's easily going off what Pekka just said earlier. Like, the only reason you're even bringing this up is because obviously, like, yo, Sneako felted you. Whoa, buddy.
Or are you gonna get on your moral high ground after I make a joke if you really cared about it the whole time? So you just showed that you don't care.
Yep.
Cutie's a movie. Yeah, like he was okay with that shit. It's like that's okay, but it's not okay to brigade me. And regardless of Sneako, I get.
All right, buddy. Keep promoting your stream and Sneako updates replies. I'm sure that's gonna. You'll take off. You'll take off.
Bro, this shit is so fucking stupid.
Couple more replies. Keep posting the link, and maybe we can collab. Mizkif is one of those people that bases their self-esteem and their self-worth off of view count.
Oh, well, yeah, now we already knew that, though. Because, again, if you haven't seen the whole Rush Drops clip with Miss Emery and John, where he was, that's literally the clips where he was banging the fucking doors out and shit, bro. And it literally was because the Miss Emery was getting more viewers than a nigga. He had like 20,000, between 20 and 22,000. Miss Emery, she had like around 19, I think. And then I think she got rated by Alinity, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I know she got rated, and then her views went up to 30K. Ms. Yeah. Needless to say, Miz wasn't too happy about that.
That's why he's posting the link and replies to Sneako updates. Why? I don't know if he's botting, but that's the type of person that does not have confidence or does not have self-belief without a view count. And that's a dangerous way to live. Dangerous way to live. Because if you have no sense of self, besides what other people think of you or how poppin' you are at the time.
I literally just came off of saying this. I'm like, bro, the clout, the money, the fame. Don't let that shit take over your life, bro. You need to be making content creation, streaming, doing TikTok, whatever the fuck, posting on YouTube, because you genuinely enjoy the process of content creation. You enjoy streaming. You enjoy making YouTube videos, editing, all that shit. And I'm gonna keep it a bucket shot. Barely editing. Sloppy. But editing is a bitch. But you gotta still enjoy that shit too, because if you don't enjoy that shit, you not gonna wanna do that shit. And if you're not gonna wanna do that shit, you not gonna do it. It means you're not gonna push forward as a content creator. You're not gonna grow. You're not gonna do all this. There's tough work there. But you can't let that shit also like consume you though. Like you dead ass need to enjoy the joints we're doing just on the basis of like, yo, you like the process of content creation. Not just because you want the money, the cloud. Or not just because like, yo, this shit is your dream job or like, and it can be your dream job, but I want it to be your dream job or like, I would hope it's your dream job in a sense of you enjoy content creation. Not because, yes, you see how many fucking zeros can come after a nigga's check. You know what I mean?
And you're gonna get very upset. I think that's where he is right now. I think right now he's very upset because it's difficult. He left Twitch. He was anti-gambling for the longest time. He was like me. He was anti-gambling. He hated it, and now he's spinning slots on Stake.com like a good boy. You know, I mean, look. I mean, people got to make their money. People got to do what they do. But he abandoned what he was about, and because he doesn't really have an option. You know damn well he misses those 20K viewers on Twitch. It's gonna take a long time to build back. We love an underdog.
Build back? You think that's possible?
Story. Hopefully he can, but. Never base your self-worth off of a number on a screen.
Oh my god, bro.
Sorry. Gotta hand it to you. Sneako's cooking here. He's cooking here.
He's an absolute obliteration. I cannot believe Sneako is actually winning an argument here.
Nah, he's frying the shit out of Miz.
Right? First off, it's true. Mizkif did an absolute 180 on the whole gambling thing. He was on that whole trip of boycott this, boycott that, make everybody stay on Twitch. Me and Pokimane will save the world against the evil gamblers. And then, yeah, when he starts losing.
Yeah, where the fuck Pokimane at right now? She's still trying to marry herself again? She's still saying, oh my god, I just went over. Wait, was she in California? I don't even know. She was in some job. Was it New York? I don't even remember. It don't matter. But yo, she's still worried about only the gay men being hot and all that shit. Like, dude, come on, bro. Again, you were trying to shill out for these heads of the fucking Twitch aristocracy, bro. Like, fuck them niggas.
Losing everything, the morals completely crumble because they weren't real in the first place, right? He has a pathetic and weak character, obviously, and he gives in to the dark side, obviously. Also, Sneako totally got him there. Like, why would you want to collab with someone who you think likes illegal material or whatever? That would obviously make you a weirdo as well. So you obviously don't believe that at all, right? So he completely got you there. Now, as for the stuff about viewership, we know that's true. He admitted that he had problems with that as well, that he would crash out on Emiru over that because she's more popular than him. I mean, just utterly fragile ego, completely pathetic person all around. Moving on to annoying IRL streamers, the absolute never-ending plague on humanity. So you guys obviously remember Nina Lin, the girl who essayed 2 guys on camera, got a 1-week ban.
Unfortunately, we do. Sexual assault superstar Nina Lin.
And committed crimes on camera, still streaming on Twitch.
Shout out Charlie.
Well, here we have another streamer continuing that trend, this time on Kick, and she's filming herself impersonating a cop, and she was handing out fake tickets. No.
Yeah, Pope Duriel like went over this clip. I'm just gonna TLDR this boy. I ain't gonna lie. And basis, yeah, this girly pop you see right here, she like walks up to a bull. It's like, oh yeah, you get a ticket, yada yada, because she pretended to be a cop for a prank. This fucking IRL content sucks asses buns, right? But I guess the bull got super pressed or whatever, and like, like told her off. But then like rolled back up on his scooter when they walked down a block and really was getting into it with her. Like this shit was. Honestly, I feel like this shit was just a wrong on both sides. I'm sorry, I know, like again, enlightened centrist fence sitter, but like legitimately, this is like. Who the fuck wants to go around and make this dog shit ass IRL content? And then why the fuck was that guy crashing out so hard? Like that's legitimately what this was for me. Like,
no idea how this is legal, but she pissed off the wrong person. Streamer gets threatened by a man during her fake tickets prank after he became upset about being filmed.
Excuse me, I just had to administer you a ticket. It's for
good. Have a nice day.
for not having your shoes tied.
Okay. I don't like to be.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He said next time I'm gonna spit on your stupid ass. Is that what he said?
Yep.
That's crazy. Just say I don't want to be on camera. Why do you have to threaten to spit on me? God, people have no fucking humor, bro.
Just to make a point.
Well, I could also argue that this shit really isn't that funny, hun. This IRL content, again, the IRL bubble, I hope that shit pops, bro, because honestly, the IRL content being made, especially if you're not like one of the top streamers and they call like bias, but that shit is all just a clone of what the top streamers are trying to do, except less production value and shit, so it's ass. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a stack.
What?
People like to double down just to make a point.
He could have just like said that on camera.
Oh.
If you're gonna say something like that, say it on camera, you know? So
I thought
camera
you'd
can hear.
appreciate that I read the room and kept walking, but no, you wanted to add to it. Oh well.
I know we left. It's not like we put up a fight. It's not like we had a problem. You know what I mean? Like okay, heard.
I wasn't put anything in the hood this time.
Yeah, I think I learned my lesson from that one.
Hey, check it out.
Yo, look how she reacted. Holy fuck.
I wasn't put anything in the hood this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I learned my lesson from that one.
Hey, check it out.
She said, yeah, she said.
The next time you do it, this your last warning. You did it to me twice. Stop disrespecting me, bro. I don't know you. Don't let her get you in trouble. Because you a guy, bro. Stop doing that. Don't let a female get you in trouble. It's very disrespectful.
Yeah. Again. Why the fuck is she making this dog shit content? And why the fuck is this guy giving her like a whole goddamn life spiel?
We walked away.
I don't know you. You don't know me.
Right.
Yeah, no shit, gang. You're a fucking stranger.
Don't do me like that. I'm going through something in my life. I just lost my mother.
Oh shit. Again, I do feel bad for bro and that. You already know. We literally this daily slops alone just ranted about how much the boss me said. So I feel bad for brother on that. But at the same time, I'd also ask this, does your mother think you need to be crashing out this bad? Like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But then again, it's kind of rude to say I can't cap. But again, I still feel like, yo, why is she making this shit content? Like, why is she going out fucking being like fake police? But at the same time, why is this bull crashing out so hard? Cause like, I ain't gonna lie, like, she kinda didn't need to know that information, just like you're saying she kinda didn't need to bother you.
I don't need no motherfucking weird ass people sticking their camera in my face.
We're just
You hear what I'm saying?
I'm-
Don't do it again.
No, sorry.
So last word, I'm telling you, don't play with me. I don't know you, don't play with me. I don't fuck with you. Weird ass shit.
Your reaction after is killing me. Like, yo, she's actually stunned locked. She's like, like, actually do not know what to do.
Yeah.
Yep, I think it's time to go home.
Yeah, that's the face of somebody who just realized they're a colossal piece of shit. Now, was that an overreaction? Maybe.
I'm gonna say yeah, to be honest. But then at the same time, you hate to say like, yo, disingenuous Trilly, like, yo, why the fuck again was she making this content? Why the fuck was she bothering him and all that? Yeah, I do feel that. Again, that's what I'm saying. This content is fucking trash. Like, again, this IRL, like, yo, and that's not to say like every bull streamer to do IRL content is terrible. Again, it's just like this shit where you can tell heads are obviously just trying to copy some like fucking trends or some shit thinking they're gonna blow up. Like, dude, no one. I guess no one wants to watch this shit because at the same time, I could say the same thing back to me. Who the fuck wants to watch me? But like, let's be honest here, like, bro. This fucking, like, fake pranks and all this shit. Like, no one gives a damn about this John hypocritical Trilly. But sure, bro. No one gives a fuck! Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. In my personal opinion, no. This is a general opinion. This IRL streaming bubble, this shit needs to fucking pop. It's so fucking ass. But at the same time, again, it's like, yo, if this bull is really going through that, like, since she walked away, I wouldn't even continue this junk going on, because now you're just... Basically, in that factor, you're just giving her more of your emotion, bro. Like you're just giving more weight to her, bro. You need to just like, yo, this fool was bothering me, or this girly pop, this hun.
Girly pop.
She was on weird timing, like, bro, just she got out of there, bro. I'm about to just go back to my own business. Like, furthering this interaction and like furthering the engagement in this is just not helping this scenario.
But honestly, I think some people are just sick of these streamers, dude. Like,
which I would agree. But at the same time, if he continues on, he furthers the scenario, which doesn't like mitigate this at all. Well, like, it got mitigated when she just walked away, because again, she acknowledged that he was saying, oh, you bothering me, I don't want to be bothered all this, John. If he rides back up again, he's engaging more in this. Why are you doing that when you didn't want to be bothered?
that guy is obviously going through a pretty hard time, and then you have these streamers coming out of nowhere. I don't know how many times a camera has been pointed on his face for him to lose his mind like that, but this is what happens, right? Most people are just going to be, 9 out of 10 times they're going to be annoyed and they're just going to let you go or anything like that. But this is the one time where you effort.
Yep, this was the 1 out of 10. 1%.
Around and you find out, and something bad's gonna happen. They're gonna confront you, maybe physically or something like that. It seems like she had a cameraman with her as well, so that sort of maybe de-escalated, or maybe I think the guy was about to beat up the guy instead of her, something like that. But I feel like most people just don't want to tolerate this bullshit, right? And you just end up being the villain there. Now, what I'm actually confused about is how this is legal, because she's clearly impersonating a police officer and handing out.
Oh, it's probably because back as ass. Anyone with 2 brain cells realize, yeah, bruh, if this hun were to pull up off a call, bro, we're fucked. And not to be like, actually, bro, I just realized how bad that could be fucking misconstrued. Like, oh my god, if a girly pop cop pull up, bro, we're fucked. No, it's that obviously this hun is in a fucking costume, bro. She does not look like a real fucking cop. Like,
fake tickets or whatever, so I don't know, even if it's like a prank or a joke, I don't think you're allowed to do that, because it can give people the wrong impression. Also, tensions are really high with any type of law.
Nah, I feel like we're reaching with this, because like, bro, this hun does not look like a like, she's dressed in a cop job, but bro, I'm not taking her serious as a cop. And then hold on, fuck, can I see her notepad?
What I'm actually confused about is how this is legal, because she's clearly
and then where she was. This clip is funny as fuck, but like, yeah, then she pull up with this wonky ass fucking notepad. Like, yeah, she ain't no real officer. That shit's dead.
Or a joke, I don't think you're allowed to do that, because it can give people the wrong impression. Also, tensions are really high with any type of law.
I was about to say, yeah, maybe if you're dressed as ice, then yeah, you might be fucked. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Enforcement, especially in America. So I don't know. I just wouldn't recommend doing this. Wait, did I read that wrong? What is that in the corner of her stream?
So what did I say earlier about this IRL streaming shit being dog shit? Yeah.
Milk shower in public. Yeah, I'm guessing this is
It's fucking dog shit. Again, I hope this streaming bubble shit really pops, dude.
Another OF girl or something.
IRL streaming bubble. Death Star streaming still king, but this IRL streaming shit is so fucking
something like that. I don't actually know, but definitely so it fits the profile with those type of fucking donations or whatever. Pranks in the big 2026.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, who is making this content like in this shit now, bro? Like this. Again, that's why I still feel like it was on both sides, John. Like, she should not have been doing this shit, bro, because, again, this content is ass and, like, you shouldn't be bothering people. But, again, if Gang truly did not want to be bothered at that first interaction, he should not have wrote up to keep engaging with it. It's dumb.
Not even trying to be subtle with that big ass camera. Yeah, I feel like if you really wanted to do this, the best thing you would do is have like the smallest camera ever and, you know, try to
the meta glasses.
hide it. You know, it doesn't make it any better, but at least it would make people react less viciously. Giant camera screams content bait, then act shocked when people react. It's not even a prank, it's dumb. Now click this video or your kids grow up on Mizkif and Sneako. Yay.
Definitely ain't feeling that. Definitely ain't feeling that.
You're cocked. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You already know, but you better shout out to love one of our glorious slop kings. La Pegasus! You better know it, baby. One of the best ones on the CDST. Oh, factual. But you already know. Come on. Jesus, yo. What's up with the head top, bro? We looking crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Chopped as ever. Never being those allegations. Anyway.
Well, on Mizkif.
That was Hasan is completely... now, and again, forever, like we said in the intro, or he's never not. Anyway, you already know. Final piece you can check, or better yet to that, of course you guys want to watch the OG video by Pegasus, Regular Slop King, down description firstly, you better share a lot, but of course, Regular Slop King, La Pegasus, we're gonna keep repeating that, John, bro. You need to know the names of all the good as on the CDST gangsta, Glorious Slop Kings and Queens, bro. But yeah, final piece of conjecture. Starting off with Hasan and his merch. Yeah, bro, capitalism specialist, bro, Mr. Capitalist Piker. Like, come on, I don't fuck. Yeah, bro, really socialistic of him. Nice. Anyway, sidebar that the U.S. politician I know was lambasting Hasan. Yeah, this just keeps going to show that one, Hasan is always going to be a cause of infighting for the left, him and Taylor Lorenz, and two, that people in the world of the adult politics are still not taking his dumb ass serious, and they want him to grow up. So that's really tough there. And then for Hasan saying like, yo, all these heads are in a cult, like, yeah, no, not all heads are in a cult, bro. That's like the same thing as me saying like all leftists are in a quote in my dumbass, or in a cult, bro. Like, it's dumb. Like, yes, specifically to you, Hasan, your fucking G-boys are a cult because they unabashedly suck your cock. And this is the same thing with the Magatar niggas. Like, yes, they unabashedly sucking off this nigga Trumpy, bro. And like you seen like those heads' parents, bro, like, yeah. That shit, I'm gonna be honest, is the cult Johns, but I really, well, not the cult Johns, not like that effort, but like, it's bad mindsets, and not every bull is like that. Just because like you're, what's the name, conservative or you're leftist does not mean you're part of these overall fucking, again, political Rorschach, fuck, tests. Like, you're part of these just like hive minds of being disingenuous and just going with whatever, like, these main speaking figures for each side, political commentators, politicians, whatever fucking shit they saying, and not trying to find any nuance or context. Like, yeah, that's bad. That's cultist behavior. But that's only certain heads that do that shit. Legitimately. Hasan, you being fucking one of them, you having an audience that is directly that shit. Like, dude, we don't want to hear it from you, guy. Like, come on, bro. Again, you want them to do exactly what that one bull in the Sneako clip did and the other Daily Slops to do. You want them niggas to go, except literally do the inverse, because he was watching you first, but you want them to go from being a magatard or like sucking off Nick Fuentes to coming to suck your cock. Like, I don't want to hear this shit, nigga. You don't want anybody being objective. So yeah, I'm never taking that bullshittery serious with Hasan. Although specifically for that clip with, again, like I guess the brother, sister, and then the parents, like, yeah, again, stupid questions being asked, stupid answers being received. So tough works on that. And then finally, Miz and Sneako, yeah, literally like Pegasus said, two retards fighting. Straight up, I ain't gonna lie. Like, again, Miz getting absolutely felted and blasted by Sneako, because in this John, I gotta be absolutely right. Like, bro, Sneako was cooking him, bro. It's like, yo, again, if you wanted to do a gambling stream collab on our first, then Sneako lambast you because you was being fake earlier when you was more popping during the prime days of the Twitch aristocracy. Now you gonna come up because you're tight to say like, oh yeah, bro, this fool, he likes like fucking illegal materials and shit. When if that's the case, you were just asking again this nigga to do a gambling collab. So what changed so fast? Oh wait, I think you're just fucking mad. Tough worse there. So then, yeah, we already know. And then on the factor of like, yo, Miz keeps saying like heads are brigading his fucking posts and everybody just like all these heads just hating him for nothing. Like, bro, I don't know where Miz getting that shit. Like, again, somebody need to go show Miz. Actually, bro, it's cool because they probably gonna show Miz his own fucking response in the discovery of his lawsuit, and then he's gonna discover how fucking stupid it was, how dog shit it was. So yeah, That's the tough work there for Miz. But all in all, again, this is like a rare Sneako W because we have to remember this is still Sneako at the end of the day. So yeah. All in all, the daily slops are truly the mixy messiest. And like I said, as far as the Asmongold allegations, we got a video on the page again. We covered the clip literally from the Asmongold clip space by his editor. So if you want my opinion and conjecture on that once more, it'll be over there. But like most importantly, definitely watch Pegasus and John. Y'all know the daily slops is down in the description, first link every time. So definitely go check out like Pegasus and his commentary on that boy. But other than that, like we said, the daily slops do be the mixy and messiest, and we be seeing it every time, and we need to. Especially the sloppiest Jones. Y'all know we get down. But other than that, like I said, you need to go ahead and show the love at Pegasus, because the legendary series is diabolical. And I'm finna get you on the flip, baby. Peace.
you